Keeney, and we're here today with our special guest, Mr. Hank Klor of Hank Klor and Associates. Welcome, Hank.
Welcome to be here.
Good. Hank was here back in December with Zanette, and there was a lot of uncertainty. We were waiting for Congress to act. And since then, at the end of the year, Congress did pass legislation. So Hank is here to hopefully share with us what he knows and what's going on with all this new legislation.
Okay. Well, what happened was, while we were celebrating our holidays, Congress and Obama gave us a very nice gift. It was a $400 billion tax relief act, which will go on our deficit, so we can count on paying for that for many years. However, in the meantime, the Bush era tax cuts are going to continue through 2012. So basically what we're seeing right now for 2010 and then looking forward for 2 more years, there's going to be reduced taxes for us. How much? Well, for a lot of people it could be about 5% greater taxes in the future. That's just for regular income. Capital gains taxes are reduced for the next few years. That's also, at least 5% less for that also. So there's a lot of people out there, that they're trying to get the economy back on its feet, and we are in a better position to pay taxes at this point, lower taxes, and we can plan for that for 2 more years. Starting in 2013, let's just say you make $50,000 a year, your taxable income is $50,000. You could end up paying, $2,500, $3,000 more a year in taxes down the road. Now, there's an old saying, there's 2 things in life you can count on, death and taxes. Well, now there's 3 things you can count on. There's death, taxes, and higher taxes. And that will come because as us baby boomers get older, we're going to have to pay, for the government to run the programs for us. And so down the road, we're going to have to pay higher taxes, it looks like.
So Hank, when you're consulting with your client, you're going to prep them for what to plan for in the future so that they know how to adjust their withholdings, or?
Well, what I'm doing right now is I'm telling people you should be okay for this year, unless they're already going, owing money. Then we try to get them back on the right path. But otherwise, we say, you should be okay for the next few years. But in 2013, we need to keep our eye on things because taxes could get a lot greater.
And is it a good idea for them to consult with you more than once a year with respect to taxes, or is that sufficient?
Usually once a year is fine, unless they have significant events that come up, and then we'd want them to come in and meet with us. It's kind of an old joke, they always come in after they've already done something.
Right.
Well, it's hard to clean up things on the back end.
Right. So if there's a big decision that needs to be made, they need to contact you.
Yeah, if you have something that's going to affect your taxes significantly, you really need to get advice on the front end, not on the back end.
That's good advice. Yeah, we see that here a lot too.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So is there anything else that you want to share with the new tax laws?
I think that just that there's a continuation of good credits for the child tax credit. If you have a child under 17, that's worth $1,000. Look out. I had a lady come in here recently. She's always used to getting about $1,300 back. Why am I only getting less than $300? Well, your daughter turned 17. You don't get the child tax credit anymore. Well, that's not fair. Well, no one said taxes are fair.
No. But that's why we have experts like you that, you know what to look out for and what needs to be done.
Right. And then educational incentives are still there. There's good credits if you or your family is in the first 4 years of college. There's good credits for tuition and books and course materials in those first 4 years. The other big one is if you are a wage earner, then you're putting in 2% less for Social Security this year. If you're self-employed, we are putting 2% less in for Social Security this year.
Oh.
Now, I don't know. It's kind of ironic because they just came out and said the money's going to run out in 2036.
Right. That doesn't make sense.
But this is the way of helping the government, the economy, by giving 2% more into people's paychecks by not paying as much into Social Security this year. That's just a one-year thing at this point. The other big one is there are people that have done energy efficient improvements to their homes, and this is the last year of a really good credit. It's 30% on expenditures of up to $5,000. So if people have replaced their heating and air, hot water heaters, energy doors, dual pane windows, that kind of thing, this year they can get a credit of up to 30%. Starting next year, the credit goes down to like a total of $500. It's nowhere as generous. That's one part of this law that they kind of tighten things up instead of going the other way or continuing what we had. But I do make a point of asking all clients, did you make any improvements to your home this past year? And if it fits into the energy saving ones, it's a good deal because they get 30% of what they spent, up to $5,000 this year, and that's money in your pocket. That's like people spend $1,800 on a hot water heater, very expensive system, and they're getting $540 back. So they were very happy to hear that from me the other day. And that's kind of the main thing. The state of California, it's kind of status quo. I mean, we know they need to raise taxes. It's just when and how they're ever going to do it in a politically correct way. So that's the story with what's going on with taxes for now.
Well, some good temporary news, if that. So
Yeah,
if
temporary relief.
That's a good way to put it. So for somebody who needs to get in touch with you, is it best by email or phone?
Well, my firm's, we have a website, Hank Klor and Associates, spelled out.
Okay. We'll list that here for you too.
Yeah, we have that, and then our office is here in Stockton, and Hank Klor and Associates, it's called the office. The email's great, but this time of year, don't have a lot of time to read email.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, Hank's the one you want to talk to when you're ready to plan your taxes and finances. So we've known him for a long time. He'll take great care of you, and it's always a pleasure, Hank.
Thank you. And I always have I've had a number of satisfied customers that have worked with Carrie, Zanette, and Gwen here at First Priority.
Oh, thank you.
And they're very professional people, and in this world that's important to have good, honest, knowledgeable mortgage people working with you.
Thank you. Right back at you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Okay.